Good morning and welcome to more Dragon Warrior monsters with only slimes. We've been mandated by the king to go figure out what the heck is going on with this particular dungeon, so let's go do that. I do have a sirloin that I will save in case we run into a lava man. Otherwise, I don't see a whole lot of need to use the evolution or the breeding opportunities that we've currently been given. Speaking of which, there's a cat fly right there if we really wanted one. They're also super easy to make. They're extremely generic. Not that it really matters much in this case. But we just need to go through. I'm so glad that we have Blaze Arrow on all these guys. That's the main reason I wanted to get Drake Slimes in the first place. But anyway, we just need to go through and see what is going on with this dungeon. Okay, we hit level 13 and we're finally learning more skills than we actually have room for. So we can get Wind Beast, but we have to get rid of something else. I think we definitely don't need Sleep Air and Sleep All. Of the two, I think I'd rather have Sleep All. There are more skills that can... Well, there's, I guess, one skill that can block... While I'm at it, we don't need Firebane and Blaze Air. So yeah, we'll get rid of Firebane and just keep Blaze Air to start with. Okay, we've got a priest. We've got a fight before the priest, but we've got a priest on... This also lets me just bring up the fact that fighting these poison gons is really annoying. They, as you might expect, have the ability to poison you. And at this point, we don't need dragons anymore. The only thing that we can use dragons for is to make Drake Slimes, which we already have, so we don't need anymore. We can use very specific dragons to make metal Drax, which we can then use to make metal slimes, but it's much more efficient to just recruit metal Drax, which we'll be able to do later in the game. But let's see if we have... We do not. Okay. I was going to say, let's see if we have a Lava Man. Now, this does give us a different opportunity, though. We could recruit this metal slime. Potentially. Either way, we're going to get a lot of experience from this fight. Now, the benefit of recruiting the metal slime is that one of the things I want to create is heal slimes. And heal slimes require very, very specific, monster marriages. Oh, that's right. The Metal Slime just uses Rampage, so its skill sucks. We're going to use a Sirloin. This is going to be our best chance to ever get a Metal Slime anyway. Did it? Okay. Their attacks literally went before I used that. That's weird. Okay, sure, whatever. You know what? I'm gonna hang on to my pork chops because I do want, if I get the opportunity to get a Bone Slave in here, I want to do that. I haven't seen one yet. I don't remember if they show up in this dungeon or the next one, but either way, I do want to get one. Oh, well, that'll work. So hopefully this was enough. Otherwise, we just kind of used a sirloin. 2 sirloins is enough. That's a guarantee. 1 sirloin is not a guarantee. It is much more likely that we'll be able to get them because we haven't had one before, but yeah, it's still not likely to steal from a Monster Master. Oh well. Honestly, it was worth the attempt. I do have... In order to make heal slimes, you need to breed a slime with either a pillow rat or a mad plant. And we can find pillow rats. We encountered them really, really early in the game, but that means that they're going to be at a super low level and it's going to take forever for them to level up. Alternatively, We can also make pillow rats, which still runs into the issue of them being super low level and taking forever to level up. But they would be overall stronger. We wouldn't be able to get any skills from their parents. We'd still only be able to get the skills from the pillow rats, which is why I'm not worrying too much about breeding bred monsters with my slimes. Because I'm not going to get any of the benefits in terms of skills, just stats from that. But regardless, to make a pillow rat, you breed a beast with a... It is the generic from a beast and a plant. To make a mad plant, which does have better inherent skill, so I'd rather use those where possible, you breed a slime. Or no, sorry, you breed a plant with a slime. It is the plant slime generic, which means if I want to get those, which I don't have the ability to just straight up recruit at the moment, I will need to get extra slimes, which I currently have an extra slime in the bank. I could have had two if that metal slime got up. Now, alternatively, we will also need more spot slimes as well, which we could just recruit. One of the dungeons I was just in had fairly high level spot slime, so that's probably where I'll just get them. Or we could make them by breeding any slime with any beast, other than a very specific beast, which would create a Slabbit instead. I don't remember what that beast is, but that doesn't seem likely. I think it's an Almirage. I think if you breed an Almirage with a slime, you get a Slabbit instead of a spot slime, but otherwise you get spot slime. Oh, and if you breed Wait, what am I doing? I know exactly how this dungeon works. This is a maze forest, but it always has the same solution every time. And there's never anything here, so you might as well just go run to the end every time. There we go. And cool, we're on the final floor. I guess I'll just keep talking. We got a Fang Slime, because that is also a very specific beast. In that case, a Sabercat? I think it was Sabercat. Whatever it's called. With, well, a slime. But otherwise, other than those two very specific combinations, you just get a spot slime. So yes, there are reasons for us to have slimes in the bank that we're not currently using. We do have uses for them. Not great uses, mind you, but we do have potential uses for them. More so than other things we have in the bank. More so than any dragons at this point. Alright. Okay, so this is what we have at the bottom, and this is why they required us to come here, because this is a canon event in the Terry timeline. Fair enough. Alright, well, let's go talk to the dragon. It's my wish that my family in this world prospers. Leave before you feel my wrath. Okay. Well, can't do much. I could talk to her eggs. She just wants to have a big family. I looked at the egg. A monster hatched. Oh dear. Well, I guess we're fighting some dragon kids. Why are you using a fire slash? That doesn't seem like it would be terribly effective. Actually, it was a lot more effective than I thought it would be. And we're getting a lot more experience from these than I thought we would. Okay. We could use these for some quick levels. That works fine. We learned Suck All. Alright. Suck All sucks all the air in to inflict damage on all enemies. It's kind of a weird one, but it is a thing. Now, the real question is, do I want to get rid of anything for it? And I'm leaning towards no. We can blind all enemy. Yeah, Radiance can be useful. Sleep Air can be useful. Paralyze can be useful. Lowering enemy defense is good. Increasing our defense is good. And we have Blaze Air to do damage and Fire Slash for single target. I think Suck All is going to go by the wayside. Now, if Burn learned Suck All... No, he learned Call Help. Damn it, and now he actually gets to keep it. I was gonna say, if he learns Suck All, I'll get rid of Burn or Call Help, but no. Instead, we get Call Help, which is unfortunate because I really never want him to use that move. The moment I am able to get rid of that move, I will. Alright, I think we just have to go talk to all the eggs that we are able to talk to, and then she will fight us. Which is quite unfortunate for her, but we're doing what we gotta do. Now, if we didn't have dragons available, this would have been a great place. If we needed dragons, this would have been a great place to get them. But we don't. We already have as many dragons as we need. I will go ahead and fight all these anyway, just because they're great experience, but we definitely do not need more dragons, unfortunately. Because I really like dragons. Dragons are really cool. In general, and also in this game. Unfortunately, they also level up really slowly. In general, and also in this game. But that's okay. Alright, he's going to... Alright, yeah, he's trying to... He has a move that allows him to parry. I think it's literally called parry. Which can make you hit anyone other than the person you're targeting. Which can be very useful if you're the only one left on your side of the field, but it can also make the enemy attacks just hit your allies, which is a little less useful. Might as well use these herbs, because I mean, what else am I going to do with them? I did pick up a lava staff while I was down there, so that's going to sell for a lot of money. I'm happy about that. I could also use it in battle, but I don't see a need to. Alright, 2 more eggs. As long as they don't... Okay, cool. He's not even using that skill. That's perfect. I was gonna say, as long as they don't use that parry skill, these guys are not a problem to take out, and they give so much experience. We learned Tailwind! Okay, this is the other unique skill. Well, it's not super unique, I shouldn't say that. But it's the third skill that Drake Slimes can learn. They can reflect back air attacks. Breath attacks, I should say. Which can be helpful. It's one of the reasons why I honestly prefer to keep Sleep All over Sleep Air. Not a lot of people get Tailwind, but a surprising number of dragons do. So, and there's also another skill, Mouth Shut, I think, that can prevent you from using breath attacks, which Sleep Air would count for. So we'll just go ahead and get rid of Sleep Air. And I think they should all learn it. Or we'll get Charge Up. Hey, okay, we're going to get rid of Call Help. Oh, wait, no, we're going to get rid of Ramming. I'd rather have Call Help than Ramming. Ramming is extremely dangerous. It can do a lot of damage, but if it fails, it will just do a lot of damage to you. Honestly, I think even if it succeeds, it just does a lot of damage to you. It's a high recoil move, and I don't ever want it to be used. Alright, now what? That's my wish. What are you doing with my eggs? Get out of here. Oh, she doesn't even care. Ah, shoot, not here either. And he's just gonna break the rest of them. Who are you? You're a monster master, aren't you? Coward, you can't even use your own sword. I don't have one. How dare you crack all my eggs? There's no excuse for what your kind has done. Yeah, honestly, I think BattleRex here is in the right. But we'll go ahead and... What are my skills again? It's been a while. You know what? Yeah, go ahead and do a mixed. Go ahead and do a mixed. And I don't think Burn has any mixed skill. Well, no, Burn does have some mixed skills. Okay. Yeah, just charge. And of course your charge is call help. Alright, so Radiant didn't work. That time it did though. Unfortunately they're going for Blazier, but fortunately we are Drake Slimes now, so fire doesn't do much to us, which is very helpful. Alright, we're just gonna use a quick slash. I think that's about as good as that could have gone. Alright, we're gonna decrease their defense, so that's good. So far this is going well. Alright, I think at this point everyone just go ahead and start charging in. They're just gonna keep using Blaze Air, which is honestly fine. Because we're just gonna keep beating them down. If they're using Blaze Air, there's no point in increasing our defense because Blaze Air goes through that. The only way to resist Blaze Air is to literally resist fire, which thankfully we do. At this point, we'll move to a Cautious just because Pyre is getting pretty low, and Burn is also getting a little low as well. So we'll do that, do another Cautious, do another Charge. There we go. And then we'll do one more round of Cautious just to get Fire back up to max health again. You know what? You do a mixed. Why not? What do? You do a big trip and makes them stumble. Sure, that works. Can't get up. Oh, they're probably using Blaze Air because I blinded them with Radiant. That actually works just fine. I'm perfectly fine with that, and we took them out anyway. And they're gonna get up and want to join. We will let them join just because we have other things we can get rid of. So yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of... I think we get rid of Hork. Hork is a zombie. We don't really have any need for zombies. Actually, don't we still have more insects? I feel like we still have more insects. We did get a Catfly. We got a Poison Gun. I could just get rid of the Poison Gun, honestly. What are you? Oh, you're that devil. That's perfect. We needed more of you. You're a Demonite, I think, which is another devil, which is good. We needed more devils. You're a One-Eye Clown, which is another devil, which is good because we need more devils. Fairy Rat is a beast. We can actually use beasts. Bean Man, I actually really want... So this is another consideration. I'm very tempted to go recruit a bunch of Bean Men because they have twin hits. That would mean that I'm just making saps or tree slimes, but I could deal with one round of tree slimes in order to have twin hits. That actually would work just fine for me. What are you? Oh yeah, I stole this guy from a Monster Master somehow. Unfortunately, I don't really have any need for it because it's a zombie. Army, aren't you an... Yeah, you're a bug. I have zero need for bugs. Goodbye. Yeah, Rex can hang out. We are not going to take Rex with us, though. Alright, that Swordman looked like you. I'm sure they did. Those eggs were the reason there's so many monsters. You completed the king's request. Yeah. Alright, cool. So we could go ahead and do a round of breeding now if we want to. I don't think we need to, though. Oh. Okay, we have a new friend. This kingdom is full of energy. Everybody's excited because the Starry Night's drawing near. Okay. When I take a sec... Nobody has their feet on the ground. Ah, you're a king from another kingdom? Are you a performer? Yeah, this guy's from Dead Tree. Alright. Yeah, all the kings here are... All the other kings from the other trees are here to just... be mean at this king. Go on, Terry, try fighting in C class. Yep, we need to win S class in order to fight in the Starry Night tournament. We might actually be able to do C class right now, I'm not gonna lie. But the tree is gonna shift, which means we'll no longer have access to the Dead Knight trade anymore. But I'm kind of fine with that. Shaking is evidence that the growth of the Great Tree. Okay, cool. So yeah, Great Tree has changed a little bit. And we now might be able to do more stuff. Ah, for example, up here in the monster farm, we can now access that gate, which I don't remember what it does, but we can access it. We also have this bird who is just gonna poop on you. And do we have a new medal? Yeah, we do. Cool. All right, well, I definitely need to go deposit some things before I do anything else. I do think we're at level 18. Let's get to at least level 20 before we go do another round of breeding. We have plenty of devils that we can do that with now. So I think that will be our first set. And I also want to explore more and see what else has changed around here. Okay, we do have a new item shop, and they sell ribs. Okay, now that we can buy ribs, we can actually recruit things effectively now. Because pork chops don't do crap. Pork chops, and especially beef jerky, not useful. Not useful at all. Ribs, however, ribs have working power. We can work with ribs. Even with things that we've already recruited before, we might be able to recruit them again using ribs. It's not as likely as using two sirloin, but we don't have access to sirloin right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab some ribs, and I might go ahead and... do I want to just go get pillow rats? I might just go get pillow rats, I'm not gonna lie. Which means I'll need to make some room in the farm. Although everyone's already at a good level, I might just put them to sleep, honestly. I don't know. I'm gonna buy some ribs. Okay, we have the Metal Man, who's definitely not the king, now offering to breed with one of his monsters. We can breed with his Fang Slime. Okay. So here's how this works. Whatever we breed, whatever we choose is going to be the base parent in this set. So what we're gonna do is we'll go ahead and grab, I don't know, Face Tree? Yeah, we'll go ahead and grab like Face Tree, who has some okay spells, why not? And then by doing that, it will take, you know, the plant, and he will get the offspring as if the slime had been the main parent, and we will get the offspring as if the plant had been the main parent. So yeah, we now have a new egg. And I don't remember what you want to see next. I want to see a king slime. We'll work on that. That is a goal, eventually. Actually, I don't know if we will actually achieve that goal, but we'll see. Okay, and now we have another breeding opportunity. We have a Rayburn, which is a dragon. So whatever we breed with this would be the offspring of, you know, what it would take whatever we were as if we had bred it with a dragon. I don't have any need to do that, honestly. Let me see if there's anything I could do here. Okay, so far it looks like the answer is no. There's really nothing useful to do with this. So we won't bother. Yeah, we have to get firemen from travelers, unfortunately, or make them. And we do not... It is difficult to make. They require very specific things. And yes, we can also make a unicorn through breeding with a fang slime if we want to.